What to do when you've been raped. Step number 5 is ensure that you receive psychological support, counseling. My name is Wangu Kanja and this is My Dignity Restored. My name is Wangu Kanja and welcome to My Dignity Restored. Thank you. Step number 5, counseling is the most important care that as an individual who's gone through trauma will need, and it will help you come into terms with what happened to you, but also help you digest and move on by starting your healing process. And if you are not able to access any counseling services, feel free to go to any health facility or get in touch with us. We can see how to help you access psychological support wherever you are at. And counseling is a lifelong process of you coming into terms with the violation and not blaming you for what happened. Remember, we are supposed to hold perpetrators accountable. It is not your fault. And for family, community members, let's not shift the blame to the survivor. Let's hold the perpetrator accountable, because we have this tendency of shifting the blame to the victim or to the survivor, and yet they're the ones who were violated. So the person who committed the crime should be held accountable for their actions, and that's the most important bit. And the survivor accessing counseling services or other alternative psychological support. For example, for children, we can actually take them for art therapy, dance therapy, or any other form of therapy that will actually help them address their trauma, because they need to actually digest what happened to them, so that they can start their healing process, but also move forward. Because there are high chances of, if a person does not get the right support, they might end up using coping mechanisms, or even just deciding that it's not worth living. And most people contemplate on having to commit suicide, but also other high risk, engaging in high risk behavior. For example, prostitution, or even becoming promiscuous in their relationship, using alcohol and other drugs and substance. Those actually put them at a higher risk of being violated again. But to minimize that, you can help them get proper and comprehensive care by finding out institutions that are offering counseling services or alternative ways of addressing the trauma, so that the person can start their healing journey and be grateful that they're still alive and that there is hope moving forward. If you know of anyone or you have a family member who has gone through any form of sexual or gender-based violence, please work with them and support them so that they can access comprehensive care and support, but more emphasis on psychological support, because we need to restore dignity to all survivors of sexual and gender-based violence and their families. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe.